we talked a lot about, from the vessel aspect and from the fisher aspect today, but in the report, it mentions that, 90% alignment between the ISSF's priorities with those nearly of 50 other environmental NGOs. That's a lot. Let's be honest here. ISSF is a collaboration and an organization that's formed by corporations. You'd think that the big controversy with ISSF is the fact that it's corporate based, and so it wouldn't align well with the priorities of environmental NGOs, especially when it comes to tuna fishing. To be able to get 90% in alignment is a huge feat. How was that done? And how does it advance ISSF's advocacy efforts?
So when ISSF first started, there was one other factor that was kind of pushing everyone to realize we needed an ISSF. And that is because the NGOs were all over the place. And businesses were afraid to move in one direction for fear that they would be attacked by a different NGO for doing that. And so it was chaotic. That wasn't just to businesses, that was also to governments.
Yeah.
You all go tell us what you want. So in addition to our scientific advisory committee, we created right at the very beginning an environmental stakeholder committee. World Wildlife Fund, both in the US and international, were founders. When we started, they brought together Fishwise and SFP and Monterey Bay Aquarium and the Global Tuna Alliance and TNC, Marine Stewardship Council's on there. And so that sharing and talking in time and starting to work on projects together helped. And then the foundation community started funding that the Monterey Bay Aquarium started, called the Global Tuna Alliance. Because as you said, ISSF partners very closely with industry, and there were many NGOs that were not comfortable with that. So to get around that problem, we now have a different organization called the Global Tuna Alliance that has 40 or 50 NGOs now. The requirements to join that are you either or both have to have a retail partner that buys tuna or be an accredited observer to one or more tuna RFMOs. So that too has really helped. The NGO Tuna Forum works at, what are the top 3, 4, no more than 5 asks for each RFMO meeting, getting as many NGOs as possible to align on that.